Being inducted into the eSports Hall of Fame is obviously an honor. It's really cool to be respected for my history of what I've contributed to eSports. My name is Johnathan Wendel, also known as Fatal1ty, and I'm a pioneer of eSports. I remember just being with my dad playing golf with him, and I was like, Dad, I think I can make a living playing video games. And he was not buying it really, but shortly after that, I started bringing home massive checks. I ended up making over $100,000 my first year as a professional gamer. I grew up mainly as an athlete playing sports, and just found gaming to be very competitive. Gaming for me, I started as a young kid, around 5 years old, playing Mario Brothers. Whenever there was bad weather, I would play video games. And when the internet came out in the early 90s, I got very addicted to competing with the best players in the world. And one of the coolest things about the internet, it allowed for you to play against the best players in the world right from your home. When I turned 18 years old, I already won a bunch of tournaments in the Midwest. I went to a tournament in Texas. I ended up winning $4,000 there. Shortly after that, I got invited to go to Sweden to represent USA. I ended up winning 18 games straight, losing 0 against the top 12 guys in the world. I approached a sponsor, and the next day they were like, okay, we'll give you X amount of money for so on, and we'll pay for all your travel, food, expenses, everything. I remember just like professional gaming at its core, what it was. It was me having 5 or 6 guys living at my house in Missouri, and I had a LAN center in my basement. I had 6 computers set up, and I remember just the training we did to prepare for the World Championship. I would go run 2-3 miles every day, then train 4 more hours throughout the rest of the night until about 4 a.m., go to sleep, wake up at noon, and repeat. And I did that for about 30 days straight, preparing for the World Championship and going to New York City and then winning, all of that hustle, and to live that path and then actually execute and then win on the biggest stage is what professional gaming and esports is to me. I think the biggest one of all of them was probably the last one I won because it was the biggest prize ever in esports history. It was $1 million purse, and I ended up winning $150,000 in New York City in Times Square in the grand finals. So that was kind of like my final stamp on my legacy, and that was my 12th world major championship that I won. It was an extreme high. It was to win a world championship, and especially as an individual, it's a high that you can't imagine. People or new people to esports and want to get into the race of being the best game in the world, the biggest secret is try to be a part of the early access of the game. You pick one game and you go for it, and try to be there from day one. Don't be joining the game 2 years late in the tooth. It is possible to make a comeback and get to the top level in the game later on, but the best advice I can give you is if you want to be at the cutting edge of a game, be a part of the early access, the beta, and that will help you accelerate and be one of the guys who innovates the meta of that new game, and it'll give you the best opportunity to be a professional gamer.